Hello and welcome to another directed draw. Today we'll be drawing a dragonfly, so let's get started. Alright, so I have my paper wide like a wall. You can do it this way or you can do it tall like a building, up to you. So the first thing I'm going to draw is the head, and I'm going to draw a circle for the head, or you can actually draw an oval. Their heads are more oval shaped than they are circles. Okay. Excuse me. So the next part is the thorax, and I'm going to draw kind of like a rounded rectangle shape, like that. Okay, so once you draw the thorax, the next part is going to be the tail. So dragonflies have a weird looking tail body-ish. So after the thorax, there's like a little, almost like a squished point. So I'm going to put my pencil here. I'm going to come down like this from both sides. Just a curved line like this. And then it's going to go down. Whoops. From here, it's going to go down straight like this, both sides. And then I'm going to extend it a little more, and it's going to be a little rounded at the end, like that. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see better. So you have something that looks like this, but then at the end, we're going to kind of close it with the V almost. Like that. And then at the end of it, you're going to do two little lines that kind of go out like that. Okay? Like this. Okay, so I'm going to zoom back out, and this is what it should look like. And then dragonflies have segments. So I'm going to start drawing some lines all the way down the tail. So I'm going to start here. And they're kind of curved. It's curved lines. So I'm going to curve it closed. So we're kind of putting what looks like stripes on the tail. And you're going to do that all the way down. Okay. So you have something that looks like that. I'm going to add one more there. Okay. So I'm going to go back up to the head. Now I'm going to divide the head into two ovally circles. So I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to do a curved line in this way and out. Same thing on this side. I'm going to actually curve this a little bit more, make it a little more rounder. Like that. And do the same thing on this side like that. And those are actually going to be its eyes. So I'm going to try to make them even because one looks a little bit bigger than the other. Okay. And then we're going to draw its mouth. So its mouth is kind of up here in the front. So I'm going to draw a small rectangle shape like this. Okay. And then I'm going to draw two lines. I'm going to start right here in the middle. And I'm going to go out like this and out the other way, like that. And there is the mouth part. So your dragonfly should look like this. Now for the wings, dragonflies have 2 sets of wings. So they're kind of like butterflies. So they have 4 wing pieces in total. They all come from this part of the dragonfly. So I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to do a curve out like this and curve back around so it looks like you're drawing a raindrop shape. Okay. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. You're going to start at the same spot, go out, curve, and come back in and close. So there's 2 wings, but we got to do 2 more. So this next one is going to start right on the same spot, but it's going to follow the line. It's going to go down and up. Okay. Same thing on this side. It's going to be very close to the top one, and it's going to go down and up. And that is your dragonfly wings. So the wings are also kind of segmented. So I'm going to start right here on the top one, and I'm going to draw a curve like a J and go back towards the middle. Okay? Same thing on this side. I'm going to try to find a similar point and write or draw the letter J and go like that. And then same thing down here. You're going to do a curve up and close, curve up and close. And then dragonflies, on their wings, they have little veins. So you can draw some lines going out like this and that. And can add some veins on this one. So it's almost like when you're drawing a leaf. So if you draw a leaf like this and you see the veins on it like that, that's kind of what it looks like on a dragonfly. So we're kind of doing the same kind of lines on here. And I think I'm going to put one right there and here and there. So you're going to do that for all of the wings. And you can kind of put them wherever you'd like. Okay. And as I'm putting these veins, these dragonflies also have like little rectangle shapes on their wings. And they look like very perfect rectangles. So if you ever Google a picture of a dragonfly, they have these little boxes on the tip of their wings, and I'll show you where to put them after I finish this last wing. Oops. Okay. So they have 4 little boxes and they're always at the tips. So I'm going to put one right here, and they're just long rectangles like this, and then when you go to color, you're going to color them black. I don't know what it's for, but they've got these. And then it's on the same kind of spot on this one. Like that. And the same spot on these 2 wings. Here and here. Okay. So there is your dragonfly. I don't know why it's not zooming out again. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to go ahead and clean up some of my lines. Now if you're ready, you can go ahead and trace your pencil lines with a black marker or a black pen, because now it's going to be time to color. Oh, one last thing. We're going to draw in his little eyes. And it's just a tiny little dot right there on the inside of his eyes. All right. Oh, and I did forget something else, sorry. Before we start coloring, getting ahead of myself, we're going to have to draw its legs. So because we're looking from, looking at the dragonfly from top down, the front legs are going to go here and here. And to draw those legs, you're going to go diagonally out, like this on both sides. Then you're going to curve up a little bit, like this. And then it's going to be out, like that. And they have a teeny tiny little finger kind of hook right there at the tip. Like that. Okay. The second pair are going to be here. Whoops. Right here. So it's going to be kind of hard to see, but if you take your marker and you color it in a little bit darker, you'll be able to see it. So I'm going to go up and down, and up and down, like that. And then you can go out and then do the little hook thing at the end. Okay. And then the last pair are going to go back here. So they go out like this. Then it curves out like this and down. And again, you can put that hook right there. Again, out, kind of curve. Oops. And curve and in and hook. Okay. And now we are done with our dragonfly. So I'm going to go ahead and color. Now, dragonflies can be all sorts of colors. Like they can be multicolored, which means they have more than one color. They can be blue, pink, green, purple, red. I've seen a lot of red ones when I went to Seattle. But yeah, lots of blues and lots of red dragonflies. So, I'm trying to see what color I want to color it. I think for right now I'll do blue. So, for the eyes, let's do this color. Now, generally speaking, the whole dragonfly will be one color. So its head, its eyes, everything is just one color of blue or red or pink. And they can have multiple different shades in between. So I'm going to go ahead and color this blue for right now. then I'm going to go back and color the rest. So when you're coloring where the wings are, I would lightly color over it. So, for example, I'm going to erase this part. If you use markers, it might be too late, but let me see. If I go back here, so if I'm coloring this with my pencil, like a color pencil, I'm going to keep this part a little bit lighter than the rest of my body. So it looks like it's transparent or see-through. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my other one, and I'm going to continue coloring in the rest of my dragonfly. Alright, now you can go back and you can add some patterns, and you can kind of do whatever you'd like. I think for mine, I'm going to go with like a light orange. And I'm just going to do like some dots or spots on it. Now, if you've never seen a dragonfly and you don't really know what they look like, you can always Google them and see how they look colored. But usually it is just one shade. I like to leave a little bit of white like that around the eyes just to show that it's shiny, because they are very shiny. Let me see. I'm going to do some right here. Alright. And then maybe I'll actually do some black dots in here too. Okay. So for my wings, I'm gonna do like a light bluish color. Just so it's not white. Go in like that and color that blue. Clean my lines up a little bit. I think I'm actually going to go a little lighter than that. Okay, so when you want something to be really light, you got to do a tickle touch of that color. Okay. So I have over here. Here. Now I'm just going to draw my dragonfly like this, but if you want to put it on a flower or anything like that, feel free to do that. Yeah, so you can have it resting on a flower, up to you. Okay. So this is a dragonfly and how you draw a dragonfly. I'm not going to draw it sideways because the shape of it is very complicated, especially the wings. So I'm just going to show you how to draw it like this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this directed draw. I had fun. I hope you had fun. And if you ever do any of these directed draws and you want to share them with me, go ahead and take a picture of it. And you can direct message it to me, or you can tag me in it if I follow you, and I'll be able to see them. So let me know what you think, and I hope you guys had fun. Stay safe as always, wash your hands, and I will see you next time. Bye!